Hi, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our ongoing series on public speaking because you want to be in front of the room. We're going to pick it up from where we were on the last video, where we were talking about some tips that can help you crush your next presentation. So, everyone who's ever watched any one of my vehicle videos, we talked about practice, 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 practice. Okay, pay attention because I'm going to say the word practice again. See, when you practice, it's enough time for you to get into a rhythm. Practice is reaction, practice is responding, practice is executing in a consistent manner. So if we practice any given amount of time more than the other person who's not practicing, your guests will always in the audience see somebody that is more confident upstage, giving them the information, that explosion, that takeaway piece that you wanted to give them, and they'll go back to their work and they will try to implement it. But we must practice. Also, while practicing, it's useful, don't forget about its sister called feedback. Plus, when you get feedback from trusted, practiced audiences, before you go out and do the real thing, ask them in your words and points were clear. If they tell you that they were confused, we know that there's a rhythm that we need to get out of to get into a rhythm where we can be clear at various integral points that are important during your presentation. You can also give yourself feedback. Use your phone or whatever device you have to record audio or video of your practice sessions. When you play it back, you can become your own audience in a way that you can pick up on things that you probably never noticed that you had before. Also, memorizing first and last lines. You want to have a pretty good idea on what you're going to say, but you always don't want to sound like a robot just regurgitating a pile of words up and down. By the time you're comfortable in front of an audience, you'll realize that if you memorize everything word for word, it's not going to sound very natural. Instead, plan the structure, but keep the words themselves in a little loose couple of exceptions. When you try to memorize the whole speech, it's tough. But the first and the last lines, if you memorize those and come across with authority, now the customers, the audience, the people who are paying to come see you, your students, however you want to look at it, are going to be overwhelmed. Also, if you need more time, if you want to be around the best, if you want to take it to that next level, maybe you need to invest in some public speaking skills. Find a class or a course or a person that you feel comfortable with and the way that they operate and give you the additional coaching on public speaking might be very impressive to your future. There's an organization out there called Toastmasters, and that's one of the most well known options out there. They have well over 16,000 clubs all over the world. So I guarantee you there's one near you. But by getting in these organizations where you have people like yourselves who are trying to get to the next level, you're not doing it alone. You feel like you're on a team. This may be what you need to get to the next level. Some additional practice from real coaches who can assess you and help you be consistent. Consistency breeds confidence. Confidence, once again, gives you the assurance that the audience does pick up everything you say and will go back to work or to home and implement some of the things that you want them to do. Once again, Brandon Hardison, president of Champion Strategies, on our ongoing public speaking workshop. As always, in parting, remember, only you go out there and have a champion day.